Hey guys, and welcome to the third episode of the Tech Q&A, and today we have a lot of questions that need to be answered. So without any further ado, let's jump right into it. So the first question is asked by Rankit Mithun, and he asks, best camera under 20,000 rupees for YouTube. So the best video recording camera under 20,000 for YouTube, according to me, should be Sony HDR CX405. I've used it personally and I have no complaints with it whatsoever. It's got steady shot, so there's no issue with a wobbly display. It's somewhat like image stabilization, video stabilization kind of. So yeah, it's a good camera and an HD camera for YouTube. No doubt. The next question is from Kulchala Harish Kumar Reddy, and he asks, best video editing tool on Windows. Again, I'll be giving my personal opinion over here because I'm not a pro in video editing, and as far as I've heard, people praise Premiere Pro a lot and After Effects a lot, but I haven't used them personally. I've used Premiere Pro but not a lot, and I have used 3 video editors: VideoPad, Filmora and Blender, and I would not suggest VideoPad for you because it's pretty cheap, and if you really want to go for a good video editor, you should go for Filmora, and it's actually a paid software that I'm using right now as well, but I know you guys can make your way out of the paid services as well. So yeah, and if you don't want to try Filmora, then and if you are in a lot of animating, designing, 3D text, video editing, well, so you can go for Blender. It's somewhere around 83 MB, and it is free and gives you professional interface for all this. So no doubts, go for those. Oh god, Oishik Das, the random Indian asks, Supp. Not much, bro. I just broke my Oneplus1, slapped it on the ground. Next question is by Sonat Pal, and he asks, which camera, lens, microphone software you use for YouTube videos? Well, the camera I am using right now is a Nikon D3300, and I don't know about the lenses a lot, but it's the lens that came with it. I don't know if you call it a stock lens or what, but yeah, it's the lens that came with it, and I'm pretty happy with that. And the camera I just told you, and software, as far as the software is concerned, I just answered that question in the previous answer. Next question is by Arjun Mahajan. Your views on Moto G3. I've used the Moto G3, but I haven't made any videos on it due to some reasons. But that phone is very nice. Actually, for the price, you are getting a little more. You're getting a nice camera, you're getting good storage options, you're getting water resistance, you're getting a good screen, you're getting a Motorola device, and the best thing about Motorola devices is that they have blessings directly from Google, which means they'll be the first ones to receive updates, of course after Nexus, but yeah, they are pretty nice devices considering the hit of Moto E, Moto E2, Moto G, Moto G2, Moto G3, Moto X. I mean, you name the Moto device and no Moto device has failed yet. I mean, according to me, I've really liked every device. I don't think any device from Motorola is pathetic or bad. I don't really think I've seen the worst device from Motorola as of yet. But yeah, they have quite some good devices, and Moto G3 is one of the best for the range. So if you're planning to buy that phone, you might as well go ahead and get it right now. Next question is by Ashish Kundat, and he asks, what do you think about the handshake of Blackberry with Android? Will that bring their reputation back? I don't think so, because Blackberry didn't even have an image in my eyes. Because, you know, Blackberry always was something that excelled in just one thing, which was BBM, and people were behind Blackberry just for BBM. That's what I have seen. My friends use Blackberry only and only for that sick feature, which I never ever liked. I mean, who likes to pay for chatting with someone? Nowadays we have BBM on Android, so Blackberry was finished as soon as Android launched BBM, and the company was actually not even heard after that. They came out with Z10, Z5 and Q5, but they were not big hits. And as far as accommodating Android in Blackberry, I don't really think they should be getting their reputation back very easily, because there are so many giants out there nowadays running Android, and and Blackberry is just like a new baby that just popped out of somewhere and you're running, Android into it. I don't really think that should, help Blackberry get their image back. Actually, if they had an image and get that image back or get anything better than that. So that's where I stop answering this question. Next question is by Rohan Silvers and he asks, can Oneplus2 beat Galaxy S6? No, I don't think so. Because Oneplus2, as you can see, is not a very good device. Even for the price, it might be good on paper, it might be offering you great specs, but as far as the performance is concerned, I believe it doesn't make a huge difference, and the screen itself has a yellow tint on it, so I personally did not like the screen a lot. And speaking of the screen size, it is a compact screen size, but again it's a thick device, it's a heavy device. So just speaking of the hardware itself, the weight distribution, in fact, I don't really think the Oneplus2 should in any way, from the hardware part, beat the S6. And as far as the software is concerned, Oneplus2 is running Oxygen OS and S6 is running TouchWiz once again, which I don't know, maybe most of you hate, just like me. So I would give my personal preference to the Oneplus2 for that matter. But all in all, in overall performance, I don't think Oneplus2 can beat the S6. Another reason is that the S6 has a great screen. It's got a Super AMOLED display and a killer camera, which I don't think can be bet by the Oneplus2. So yeah, that's pretty much my answer. Next question is asked by Akim Masram. Do you think Euphoria's issues will be solved after a few updates? Well, there are software issues, so they should be solved after software updates. Pretty much, yes, they should be. Next question is by Ritvik Arora and he asks, any good SLR between the range of 30 to 60,000? I'm planning to learn photography and I need to find out a good camera. Something from Canon or Nikon. Starting from the lowest budget, starting from the lowest budget wise, I would suggest you to take the camera that I am using right now, which is the Nikon D3300. It is a good camera, I have no complaints with it. It's just that if you're looking forward to make videos from the D3300, let me point out that when it autofocuses, it does make a lot of noise, which will affect the video's sound quality. You won't be able to hear the sound as far as I am, around 1 feet, but the internals make a lot of sound, so that should be a problem. But if it's only photography, then there should be no problem. Other than that, moving a little higher towards the 40,000 range, I'd advise you to take Canon 600D, Canon EOS 600D. That is also a very good camera. And moving above towards the 15,000 range, you can go towards Canon 700D, again Canon EOS 700D. And moving towards 60,000, your top budget should be Canon EOS 760D. All these cameras are personally selected, so if you find anything better, make sure you go for it. But my recommendations would be only these, because I've seen these perform like a killer. Next question is by Ankit Bhatia. A durable phone in the range of 3500 which supports WhatsApp. Ankit, bro, every phone that runs on Android will support WhatsApp whatsoever. And coming back to your question, any good phone under 3500, as far as I have seen, there are many phones, and to choose the best in the budget, I don't think that the phone that I have chosen for you will be a very known company. Actually, it's Intex Cloud 5. It's a good device. It has a 5 inches display, not an HD display, but yes, it gets the work done very nicely. Then it has a 4 gigs of internal storage. Then you have expandable storage, 512 MB of RAM. So you got pretty much of storage options, and 512 MB RAM is also not bad considering the price. So if you want, you can go ahead and check that device out, or else you can go for Android One devices, which is a little above the range, somewhere around 5,000. But if you really want to stick under 3500, then I believe the best catch should be around the it takes Cloud 5 only, or else you can go for a carbon device as well. And I don't really remember the name, but I shall give the link for that device in the description, so make sure you check that out. Next question is by Mohammed Saif, and he asks 2 reasons why OnePlus is worth. OnePlus makes cheap devices. OnePlus makes devices that compete in the market and people go crazy for it. Second reason is that the prices they provide, for the specs they provide, for the hardware they provide, I don't think they can be beaten by anyone. So these are the 2 factors that I personally think that OnePlus is worth. If you find anything else, do let me know down in the comments, because I'd love to know that. I'd love to know your point of view. Next question is by Vedant Khera, and he asks, I want to buy the Apple Watch. Views. Apple Watch, actually you should get the Apple Watch only and only if you are surrounded with Apple products. If you have only and only Apple products and not Android products. So if you are looking for using an Android device with an Android watch, with an Apple Watch, then it would be a waste of time and a waste of money, because you got a lot of options out there for Android wears. You got some great specs in them. I mean, some are even better than the iWatch, and iWatch seems to be very expensive, so if it's cool on your pocket, then you might go ahead and get the watch itself. Or else, if you can, change your decision a bit, you should, I believe, go ahead for Android wears, because they are much better and have a long lasting battery as well. And especially the Moto 360 2nd Gen is a really nice Android watch that I have seen. I've not really used it because it's not entered India yet, but I've seen various reviews and I've seen people use it outside as well. So I believe you should wait for the Moto 362, or else if you really want to go for the Apple iWatch, then nobody will stop. So that's it for this tech Q&A, guys. I really enjoyed answering all these questions, and if you have any other questions, do let me know down in the comment section, or else follow me on social media and hit me up over there, and I'll answer all your questions either in person or like this over here in the tech Q&A. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys.